Relationships and people are perhaps the most important things you can invest your time, energy, love, and care into as a human being. Oftentimes in life, we day trade. We do this with customers, with coworkers, with people that we don't see very often, friends of a friend, estranged family members. But just like day trading in the real stock market, while some people are good and can come out ahead of this and the currency of their lives, their time, their energy, their emotion, most of us don't. Most of us lose time and energy and motivation in these kinds of interactions. And just like investing, you also have relationships that you hold. These are the long-term relationships in your life. And if you think about it, by giving somebody your time and energy, you're absolutely investing in their future. Just like in investing, the types of relationships that you hold on to should in some way be giving you a return. What that return is up to you, but you need to be getting a value in exchange for the currency of your life. Historically speaking, those that stay invested in a stock, that hold, see a greater return over time. The same is true of relationships. The longer you stay in someone's life, the longer shared history, the more you understand each other, and the more you share memories, your investment matures. I want to be careful to make this next point because I don't want people to take it the wrong way. People that hold long-term investments ride ups and downs on a stock as long as they see continued growth over time. So, when you're investing in somebody long-term, that means you're there for them through the highs and lows, assuming that they are constantly on a trajectory that is getting better and better. Just like long-term investors should know what the company they're investing is before they invest all of their money into it, you should know who a person is before you invest all of your time and energy into them. In picking stocks for long term, people shouldn't invest in companies that they don't believe in. People shouldn't invest in companies that have a downward trend over time, and people shouldn't invest just for fear of missing out or trying to hit that jackpot. But yet people make those investments all the time. And this is true in relationships as well. Sometimes it's based on money, sometimes it's insecurity, and sometimes it's just rushing into a relationship before we know who the person is. When we make these types of investments, often the stock crashes. This is why good investors get to know the history of a company and get to know what the company is and what the company does before they invest. Know someone's history, their character, their work ethic before you invest in their relational stock. And now I'm just going to give you some stock advice and you can take it however you want. If you're holding a stock that has never been profitable, you should sell. If you're holding a stock that has been highly volatile in the past, it's probably not a good strategy for long-term growth. If you're holding a stock that has experienced long-term growth in the past, but it's going through a bit of a rough patch, you should probably hold because the future will be worth it. And if you're watching this and you're spending all of your time day trading, maybe it's time to start holding. The only acceptable exchange for your time on earth is living, and living doesn't just mean being alive. So thanks so much for walking with me and watching, and if you like this video, I'll be back in a couple weeks with a new one. All right, later, bye.